Let's go out to the movies. Las Vegas film critic Josh Bell is here with the Big Bell Breakdown. There it is. All right. Then you know it's Friday. All right. I got two movies on slate here. The first, Midnight Sun, kind of a teen romance kind of thing, right?
Yes, teen romantic tragedy, I guess. We see a lot of these movies where people fall in love, but they're also dying. That's what happens if you see Nicholas Sparks movies, which are very similar to what we've got here. Although this is not a Nicholas Sparks adaptation, it's actually based on a Japanese movie from 2006. And it stars Bella Thorne as Katie, and she has a rare skin condition called something that I can't pronounce. They call it XP in the movie, like she's a computer operating system. But it means she can't go in the sun, or she will die, essentially.
Hence Midnight Sun.
Yes.
I see the blacked out windows.
Right. Yeah, she's kind of locked up in her house all the time and doesn't really have much social interaction, but she is obsessed with the boy next door, and then they have a little meet cute and they fall in love, but she's keeping her condition secret from him. Lots of kind of cliched, bland drama going on here. Patrick Schwarzenegger plays the love interest in his first major role.
Any relation?
Of course, yes. Son of Arnold and Maria Shriver. Very good-looking guy. Not necessarily a great actor. Kind of wooden, kind of stiff. It doesn't help that the dialogue here is pretty cliched.
His dad made a career out of that, didn't he?
That's true. That's true. His dad had the kind of action thing going for him, and that's definitely not what's happening in this movie. They really don't have a lot of chemistry, and it really hits hard on the manipulative, tearjerker kind of stuff. I think maybe teen girls will like this, but even for teen girls, I think you can probably do better.
Yeah, I don't think the producers had maybe you or I in mind.
Probably not, but they still could have tried a little harder.
A little hard. All right. The next one is Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yes.
This is the sort of the sequel, right?
Yes, the second one.
The first one I heard was a bit of a surprise hit, and it was critically, better received than what some had thought.
Yeah, it got some decent reviews, and weirdly enough, it was not a hit in the U.S., but it was really big overseas, especially in China. So that's such a huge deal for movies these days that that's enough for us to get a big sequel. So American audiences maybe not as excited about this movie as overseas. And the big thing for me is that Guillermo del Toro, who just won an Oscar for The Shape of Water, was the director of the original film. It was kind of a passion project for him.
I see.
He's not involved in this movie. So we've got a new director, Stephen DeKnight, who's a TV veteran, and it doesn't, I wasn't honestly a big fan of the first movie, but at least it had that kind of personal spark to it where it was sort of a vision from Del Toro's childhood about these giant monsters fighting these giant robots. And now you just have kind of going through the motions of here's some more robots and here's some more monsters. We don't even get the monsters back till more than an hour into this movie. And in the meantime, you got just characters kind of yelling at each other and robots fighting robots. It does have John Boyega from the new Star Wars movies as the new star of it versus Charlie Hunnam from the original. He's got some charisma, but I think unless you really love the first one, there's not really much to see here.
So what you're saying is this might be the weekend to sort of enjoy the great outdoors.
That's there you go. If it's going to look nice outside, maybe go out.
But I was telling you, the wife and I, we still haven't seen Black Panther, so maybe this is the week we can finally do a little bit quieter.
If you haven't seen Black Panther, definitely catch up with that.
All right. There he is, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Bell Breakdown.
All right.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll be right back.